Hi Sparkles of Light, this is CherryEnchantress and this is your daily dust for Friday, March 15th, the Ides of March. If you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you just stumble upon it, like treat it as a timeless reading using the law of attraction to guide you to this reading, maybe by the thumbnail or something else that was attracting you. Anyway, thank you for being here, and we're in kind of a fairy oracle kick right now, and this is the oracle of the fairies, and this one's spelled with an I instead of an E, and there you go, it's a Karen K oracle. So let's take a good look at this artwork by Ginger Kelly. May you discover your fairy wings inside the sanctuary of your precious heart. So we have inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time today. Okay, so right off the bat in the morning or maybe later in the day, you feel an inspiration. Also, inspiration is one of those things that sometimes come in the very unusual places, like taking a shower or washing dishes or something. Most of the time when your hands are busy. So drop what you're doing, run and write something down so you don't forget it. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So if you're feeling like, okay, I don't see anything exciting happening or any positive changes and I feel a little stuck, don't worry. The timing has not yet completely arrived. The inspiration that you get today will be maybe the key to the transformation to come. And light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So especially if you're having a down day or day that just doesn't seem very hopeful or positive, then the light that's shed today, especially with this inspiration, can help change things around for you. Let me go a little bit deeper and see what else the book has to say. The fairy of inspiration is full of ideas and will gladly share them with you. All you need to do is be receptive to her whisperings. She may plant the most fantastical ideas in your head, but remember, you always have a choice. So if an idea doesn't resonate for you, then simply let it go. It may be meant for someone else. When an idea does resonate, however, go with the fairy flow and just trust where it may lead. Sit back and enjoy the fairy ride of fun and creativity as you transform inspirational ideas into reality. And that's the transformation. So perhaps it's time to plant your own seeds, your own ideas. Take a tip from this card's helpful fairy and plant your seeds of inspiration in fertile soil, allowing them to grow using positivity combined with practical action. You could literally be planting some seeds today too. Call on this friendly fairy whenever you feel you're lacking inspiration and connect with her. Go outside and just be in nature, or if you're unable to get out, meditate on a photo of nature in magazine or online. Allow your senses to perceive the beauty all around and set your intention to allow the inspiration to flow. I know that there's a lot of beautiful videos too and YouTube channels that really get into nature. One of my favorite is Tim Janis. He has amazing panoramic views of the world and nature, set to really nice music too. Another thing that just came to me is a lot of times ritual work helps in things. So let's use the ritual for this reading as planting a seed. So for instance, buy a plant, grow a plant, get a seed, start something like that. Start a plant or care for a plant or care for a tree, get a tree and watch it grow. Trees are definitely going to be something that you'll see progress right away. Certainly some plants are delicate and you may not grow that well, but the point I'm trying to make is by caring for something like that physical plant or something natural, it can be sort of a ritual. So if you ritually, like daily as a habit, feed and bring sunlight and water this plant and watch it grow, as you're doing it, also like say, as this plant grows, so does my life, so does my world become more abundant, something like that. Attach it to you, attach the energy and the intention to something for you, for your life. Or the reverse, like if you have a yard full of leaves or something like that, as you rake the leaves, say, as I clear this field of leaves, so do I clear all the negative energy from my life, making room for positive energy to flow, or something like that. So it's like a ritual thing that you do while you're doing your chores and stuff, or while you're doing something. You can do that when you're sweeping too. Just imagine as you're sweeping your home that you're clearing away all the negativity, washing dishes, whatever. Like you can turn anything into a ritual and connect it to your energy and connect it to abundance, and clearing out negative and bringing in the positive, making room for positive, watching things grow. However you want to do that. That's just a little thing that popped into my head to bring to you guys. So also, it was inspiration. So call on this friendly fairy whenever you feel you're lacking inspiration, and connect with her and go outside and be in nature. And she is the sister fairy of manifestation, but honestly, transformation seems very similar to this. It's like this is like the process before you bring the thing into the physical world, right? So today could be just a process day, a day of inspiration and working towards these goals and getting ready for the thing to arrive, the thing to appear. And so, yeah, you may be inspiring others around you as well. The caterpillar has no idea it's about to transform into a beautiful butterfly. So that being said, this is a reminder that you are transforming. You may not realize what's about to happen, and it could be you're in a challenging period, but you can also feel that something exciting is about to happen. Sometimes you're most uncomfortable before something wonderful happens. Butterflies are messengers from the fairy realm. So if you see a butterfly, be aware of what's going on for you in your life, or what you were thinking when you saw the butterfly. The butterfly can act as a spiritual exclamation mark, highlighting the answer to the question you're asked during the reading. Whatever your current circumstances, know that things are changing, transforming for the highest good of all. A lot of Spirit will send us lots of signs like that, like drop a feather for us, or even a leaf, like unless you have lots of leaves, but a specific leaf, one that's shaped really beautifully and very bright. There's all these kinds of little symbols. When you see angel numbers, remember what you were thinking right before you saw 444 or something like that, or 777, 777 meaning you're on the right track. What were you thinking? Were you thinking, I feel like doing da da da, and then you see 777? That's an exclamation mark saying, yeah, that's the right thing that's the right track. So things like that could be very helpful too, especially when you're kind of in a slump or not knowing what, if you feel like nothing actually is happening, signs like that could help you. Basically, whatever your current circumstance, know that things are changing and transforming for the highest good of all. So if it feels like it's going against your grain, and no, that's annoying, and you feel like you have a certain idea how things go, but Spirit's got a better way, even though it could be a little bit frustrating. So just be patient, and as the signs pop up, then just go with it. The Fairy of Transformation wishes to remind you that change can be more amazing than we can ever imagine. And when we let go and surrender to the natural changes that occur in our lives, the process of transformation can be a beautiful experience. Change and transformation can also have a ripple effect on those around us. Sometimes people resist change, making it an unpleasant and painful experience. It's working against the grain that causes the pain, right? Going with the flow, it makes it feel easier. So seeing you willingly transform with love and trust may have a super positive influence on their personal experience of transformation. And this fairy tells you which parts of yourself and your life are ready to transform. So follow her lead and allow, trust, and follow. All is well. And so it kind of reminds me of the death card and transformation, and two major moments like in Disney is when Cinderella transforms, and she had the low point before the fairy came to give her a ball gown and send her off to the ball, and it was a painless transformation. In fact, the moment that was painful was the tower moment before, but the actual transformation wasn't hard. She just had faith and trust in the fairy to help her. Same with the beast. He surrendered. He surrendered to love, and he allowed the transformation to occur. And it wasn't painful. It was just different. That's all. It took a little getting used to, but it was the new him, And so that's how it is with transformation. It doesn't have to be painful. And if you're right now, if you are in the spot before the transformation, this might be the hardest part right now. The transformation itself may not be that hard. It may be a fun thing, actually. And then the aftermath is even greater. So kind of sprinkle some light on that in your mind to see it. Try to see the light in the dark. Love and light and all things bright will remove your fears in the darkest night. This is a message direct from the Fairy Queen of Light. Light is your protection. It casts away any shadows, and whenever it shines, the truth will ultimately be revealed. The Fairy Queen of Light also comes to remind you that you are light. She stands in the dark forest, yet her light travels far so she can find her way clearly through the darkness. If you feel as though you can't find your own light, she will offer you one of her lamps to illuminate your path and the path of others who need to discover their own inner light. This is an instinctive thing to be attracted to light, and when you shine yours, it will attract others like moths to a flame. Oh, fairy light has a different quality to other light. It contains magical particles that not only expose the truth, but also reveal the beauty of a situation and the lesson to receive from it. When the light of truth shines, nothing can be hidden, and the shadows are exposed. There's nothing harsh about this healing and revealing light. The Fairy Queen of Light shines her light gently and peacefully, but persistently too, until only the truth remains. She reminds us that when we face the darkness and shadow side of ourselves without fear, the light can remain as a permanent part of our seeing and our experience in life. So now I feel that this reminds me of the Hermit card, and also kind of like long distance, or the Hermit reminds me also of a lighthouse. And the lighthouse shines to the boats so the boats can find their way to shore. And that's kind of the way the hermit is too. Like he's removed from society, but yet he shines his light so somebody can find him if they need to find him. But it's also his way of shining his light to the people, saying, I care for you, I'm here for you, I'm always with you. And so, but if you are trying to attract somebody towards you, then maybe just lighten everything up more. It could be in those moments that when you smile, that you're the most beautiful, even if, even if you don't have like what you consider the standard whatever beauty or whatever people want to judge, a beautiful, a light-filled smile, a light-filled eyes, light-filled words, that energy that you project, that's attractive. But it also can be repelling to toxic and negative people. So maybe you will only attract the ones that need to attract to you, the flames, the moths to the light, or like be a flame, be the bright flame light, whatever, however you want to see your light. You can be a fiery light, you can be a cosmic light, heavenly light, an airy light, fairy light. But if you try to embody that, it can help change your whole surrounding. This can be part of your transformation too, or your transformation is about you becoming light. In fact, that's actually kind of what happened to Cinderella too, because she had her rags, sure, you know, like, and even her pink dress that her mom had was cute, but the dress that the fairy gave her sparkled. It was bright, it was light, it dazzled, it was shiny. And it's kind of funny too, in the mundane world, we as females out there often wear sparkly things like earrings and sparkly eyeshadows and things like that, because it's been scientifically proven that this attracts, you know, that people enjoy looking at something that has you know, some kind of shimmer or sparkle or shine or something like that. Not to say like that's, you know, that's maybe a little bit surfacey, but still, like, on a day like today, the range of things that could happen could be from the mundane to the miraculous to the spiritual. So little things can really sparkle up your life. And by the way, you're my sparkles of light. And I just love that the light came out, because that's what you do for me too. Being here on this channel and supporting this channel, you light up my life. So thank you very much. And yeah, let's just keep growing from here. If you like that, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're new. And thank you for being here, and let's keep watching these daily dusts, and I'll have other videos coming out too. So check out all my playlists if you want to see a variety of different readings, and come out to my lives, and I'll see you around. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.